wanna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a classic to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight, 'cause that'll be the life. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a classic to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight, 'cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life.
Hello again, how are you? It's been a while, so welcome to episode 29 of Main Street Martin, the first part of our Enchanted Princess Mediterranean cruise for June 2023. In this episode, after flying into Rome, we start in Civitavecchia, take our first look at the ship, and then move on to Naples with a pre-booked excursion to the ancient Roman town of Herculaneum. We had an overnight stay before joining the ship and were pleasantly surprised by the area around the port. We stayed here at the Hotel San Giorgio. It's somewhere we'd certainly recommend. If you're looking for a place to stay in Civitavecchia, then look no further than this characterful hotel within walking distance of the port. You get a free breakfast and there's also free internet access. Our two-storey room had a flat-screen TV, a mini bar and air conditioning. There's also a 24-hour front desk, room service and a concierge, and lots of things nearby to explore, including the old district of Ghetto di Civitavecchia and Catedral di San Francisco. There are lots of excellent restaurants nearby too, as well as the historic Civitavecchia port and Michelangelo Fortress, which are all within walking distance of the hotel. And just one final thing on walking to the port. The port itself is certainly within walking distance, but it depends on where your ship is docked as to how easy it is to walk with your luggage all the way to the ship. You may want to check that and possibly book a taxi or one of the shuttle buses. A quick reminder first of all that you can still check out all of the other previous episodes, including our 2022 cruise on the Regal Princess. And if you enjoy any of the videos here, please make sure you click on the like button, ring the notification bell to be informed of any future videos, and make sure you subscribe. The next day we're off to Naples, a place that we'd been to before and would be returning to on the second week of the cruise. After taking in the view from our balcony and having breakfast, we had time to explore the ship before setting off on our first excursion. Now, as we love exploring archaeological sites and immersing ourselves in history, we had already pre-booked an excursion with Princess. We took an excursion to Pompeii on our 2022 cruise, and you can check that out on this channel. So this time, we chose to visit Herculaneum. So this is the Roman town which was also buried under volcanic ash and pumice in the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Like the nearby city of Pompeii, Herculaneum is famous as one of the few ancient cities to be preserved by the ash that blanketed the town, protecting it against looting and the elements over time. Although less known than Pompeii today, it was the first and for a long time the only discovered Vesuvian city in 1709. Pompeii was revealed later on in 1748 and then identified in 1763. Unlike Pompeii, the material that covered Herculaneum carbonised and preserved more wooden objects like roofs, beds and doors, as well as other organic-based materials like food and papyrus. According to the traditional tale, the city was rediscovered by chance in 1709 during the drilling of a well. Remnants of the city, however, were already found during earlier earthworks. Now, in the years following the site's uncovering, treasure seekers sadly excavated tunnels and took artifacts.
We are being now in 1710.
Regular excavations commenced in 1738 and have continued off and on since then. Today, only a fraction of the ancient site has been excavated. The focus has shifted to preserving the already excavated portions of the city rather than exposing more. Although smaller than Pompeii with a population of around 5,000, Herculaneum was actually a wealthier town. It was a seaside retreat for the Roman elite, as reflected by the extraordinary density of luxurious houses featuring lavish use of coloured marble, cladding and so on. Buildings of the ancient city include the Villa of the Papyri and the so-called boat houses, where the skeletal remains of at least 300 people were found.
Because I try to take a photo without other people's legs. Okay? It's your moment, please.
The eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD buried the town under approximately 20 metres of ash. It lay hidden and largely intact until discoveries from wells and tunnels became gradually more widely known. Excavations continued sporadically up to the present day, and now many streets and buildings are visible, although over 75% of the town remains buried.
Water to wash them up. Sorry, make a profit. It's no groups. This is a smaller dwelling compared to the other ones. derive a good photograph of because the chemical substance has lineage of
Questo muro che voi vedete qua, cioè c'è il mare, poi il mare sta a 500 metri, cioè capite che c'è una...
After the excursion, we had time to explore the ship. It was fitting that we should start the cruise in Italy because Enchanted Princess was built in Italy and made her maiden voyage in 2021. She can carry 3,660 passengers with 1,346 crew members on board. We had what is described as a restricted view balcony stateroom featuring approximately 222 square feet of space, including the balcony itself, which had 2 chairs and a table. There were floor-to-ceiling sliding glass doors out onto the balcony, a very, very comfortable queen bed. We had a refrigerator, a flat-screen television, of course the private bathroom with the shower, complimentary 24-hour room service, a spacious closet, a small desk with a chair, hairdryer and bathroom amenities, and digital security and so on. It was very, very comfortable indeed.
More than once. Almost half of the hands stay back.
We want to really introduce that a few months later he gets a call from Nancy Reagan saying, Peter, thank you so much for joining us for that event. We would like for you to come back and photo our baby, and we want you to report on this.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of our Enchanted Princess Mediterranean cruise for 2023. Don't forget to check out the other videos on the channel featuring the rest of this Mediterranean cruise, theme parks including the original Xcaret Park in Mexico, all of the parks in Orlando, parks that no longer exist like Cypress Gardens and Opryland USA, plus European parks. There are also city guides and short breaks along with top tips, hints and ideas. If you enjoy any of the videos, make sure you click on the like button, ring the notification bell to be informed of any future videos, and make sure you subscribe too. It really helps the channel. We've got much more to come in the next part of our 14-day Mediterranean cruise on the Enchanted Princess, when, after a day at sea, we move on to Greece and the island of Crete. So I'll see you next time for episode 30.
I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a classic to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll